Alright, so since birth, there's always been some music icon out there for teenage girls that they have absolutely just obsessed over, right? One Direction had a whole bunch of guys, Justin Bieber. Anybody remember Mindless Behavior? Dude, that that group of black kids that make like electronic-esque music. Anyway, Michael Jackson, I mean, he had a hold on everybody. I think I might have had a crush on him. But in all seriousness, this like epidemic of a famous iconic boy that girls fawn over is nothing new. It's always been a thing, and it always will be a thing, right? As long as there are people to idolize in the industry. But I feel like right now, we're like at the worst of the worst. The bottom of the barrel is being scraped, okay? In 2025, we got people like Somber out here. And I mean, at first glance, I just sound like I'm bitter, and I wish that I had teenage girls fawning over me. I don't. I promise. But I swear to God, he does. Like, there's no way he doesn't. Every time I see a clip of this guy, he is just an absolute pick-me monster for girls in their like late teens to early 20s, I guess. You know, if you're a grown adult though, if you're in your early 20s, you're a woman and you're fawning over this guy, I just need you to do me a favor, take off the rose-tinted goggles and wake the fuck up for like just a moment. I gotta massacre your goat really quick. This guy is cringe as hell, and I don't use that word lightly, okay? I would argue that every once in a while you should embrace the cringe. There should be a little bit of cringe in your life. It keeps you light, it keeps you fun. You try too hard to fight the cringe, you become one of those losers in school that's aura farming in real time, you know, like you're in an edit or some shit. And then you're cringe, and then it all comes full circle, you know what I mean? It's like, that cringe versus like I like Has Been Hotel cringe is way worse in retrospect. I mean, the bar is really close. They both go neck and neck practically, but I would say it's a lot cringier trying to look super cool and uninterested and nonchalant. We're getting off topic. Somehow this guy Somber beats it all by miles, by light years even, okay? Now, I haven't been lucky enough to get any tickets to see a Somber concert one day, right? But I've been able to see a few clips, multiple clips, of this guy on his tour or on stage, and every time I see one, it makes me want to rip myself out of my own skin and walk in a hot lava. Like, just experiencing it doesn't hurt me enough. I need to experience pain on my nerve endings. That's how bad this shit is.
Ready to call your ex? On FaceTime? Let's FaceTime your ex. What's his name? Brandon, you're disappointing me. It's always the B names. Brandon. I'm gonna make him a video. He's getting a personal video. I used to do these personal videos back when I did OnlyFans, by the way.
Like, listen, as if his music wasn't horseshit enough, I feel like he just says things that makes him instantly unlikable, unless you're some, like, little girl that wishes they were with a grown man.
Hey, Brandon. You've been a bad boy. And what's your name one more time?
Dominique.
I'm here with Dominique, your ex-girlfriend, and she said you've been a bad boy, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna punish you.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I saw this come up on my phone and it was for my ex-girlfriend, I would assume it's a cameo that she paid for. And then I'd have to ask, how much did you pay for this dog shit? Because honestly, it's kind of embarrassing. What did I say about embracing the cringe? Yeah, fuck that shit. This is awful. Every girl subjecting their boyfriend, or their ex-boyfriend, I mean, to this absolute humiliation ritual should be sent to Alcatraz, and then should be forced to swim back to mainland during the winter season. Honestly, this is horrendous. And what was that about B names? Huh? Yeah, that means a whole lot from a guy named Shane. Yeah, I really do trust a Shane with my daughter. I'm finding it genuinely hard to believe that anyone with their prefrontal cortex fully developed is actually, like, swooning over this act. And I say act because, like, you can't be serious. Like, it has to be an act. To say this is anything but performative is probably the funniest cope you could ever come across in your life. And there are people that will really go tit for tat over Somber.
Are you ready to call your ex? Why did you break up with your ex?
I like her brother.
No freaking way.
Well, I determined here that the woman is not the problem, but we are dealing with a lesbian relationship here. The woman is both the problem and not the problem.
Yes, very funny, Somber, but can we talk about how just, like, annoying you are to listen to in a general state and how unfunny you are? Listen, I get it, you got an audience to cater to. The guy's gotta perform for who he's in front of. Jesus Christ, why is it always like, guys, it's clear that the woman is not the problem here. That was made obvious. But wait, this is a this is a lesbian relationship, guys, so wait, the woman is the problem. This is a conundrum. Hold on, the woman is the problem, but not the problem. Pride Month.
My name is Shane. Everyone say hi to Mavis. Ready to call your ex? Okay. The guys, also when we're on the phone with them, fucking don't yell so I can hear what's going on. I need to be the mediator here.
Oh, brother!
Can we FaceTime? Y'all, chill.
You gotta talk to a 14-year-old boy.
How long were you together?
10 months.
Dang. Why'd y'all break up?
We broke up because we had our differences and he, I don't know, we were just not agreeing on certain things and things just weren't gonna work out between us.
Damn. Oh, well, fuck, is he not gonna pick up? What's his name?
Gaby.
Gaby. Okay. Well, Gaby's not picking up, so we're gonna make him a video. What did he do?
What did he do?
Yeah. So I can call him out.
He kind of broke up with me. He was like,
Yeah, well, I'm sure if he saw this, he probably wishes he could break up with you again. I don't know this girl, I don't know how their relationship went, right? And I don't need the context, I'm just gonna say it's her fault 100%, without a doubt. But like I said, who am I to meddle inside of a 14, 15-year-old's relationship? I'm not somber, that's for sure. This guy, he's the expert on underage girls' relationships. I've seen it multiple times, over and over. He knows exactly what to say. And do you want to know what he says in this video? Because they never answer the phone, apparently. At least almost never. I don't know if you've seen the pattern yet. They never answer the phone. Probably for a valid reason. The girl's probably insufferable, but that's besides the point.
kind of mean and
Jamie, why were you mean to her?
This guy stinks!
Imagine going to a concert for 14-year-olds and being confused that 14 you're surrounded by 14-year-olds. Why would I assume it's for 14-year-olds? His music sounded normal adultish to me. It's for kids. Listen, you don't have to... Sorry, I'm still laughing at that last piece. You don't have to like or hate the guy. I'm not saying you have to hate his music either, but Jesus. Let's be so honest here. I don't want to get undressed for a new person all over again. Doesn't sound like it's for 14-year-olds. Unless you're saying that you think about 14-year-olds being undressed. Try to work around that, alright? I'm just saying. And I'm not saying he can't make sexually provocative songs either. It's just, when you have a vague idea of what your demographic is, that's one thing. But when you're bringing up little girls on stage, asking their age, you know they're like children, and then you're singing Undressed by Somber on stage, something just doesn't seem right. Then it starts to feel a little weird, you know what I mean? Like, it's already bad enough you're calling these girls exes. That's a whole other beast that we have to fight, right? Now we have to talk about how often these girls end up being around 14 to 17 years old, and how abnormal that is. But hey, listen, you got choices, right? You could just stop bringing little girls on stage, that would be cool. Or you could keep doing what you're doing and possibly face, like, future backlash. Because it happens, one of these girls is gonna come up out of nowhere when she's like 19 and be like, my experience with Somber and how weird her onstage experience actually was in retrospect. Something you could avoid. Now, do whatever you want though, you know? Who am I? I'm no performer. But yep, those are all the words I have today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below so I can go hard it. While you're at it, go follow my Instagram and my Twitter. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, peace.